Say now. Talk now.
Is this
There
like
we
a bit?
go.
Did I get bait? Is this gonna be in like an hour-long interview where you just like ask me to repeat myself?
There we go. I got it working. For some odd reason, it was broke. It just borked, my dude. It fully borked.
That's wild. Pro streamer, by the way.
Post streamer, dude. I've been doing this for how many years, and I still can never get it working. But dude, yeah, I gotta PayPal you like maybe like $20 later.
No, I'm the one who's supposed to PayPal you after that intro. You know, you said every single
Oh,
nice thing about me, right?
oh really?
So,
Wait,
yeah.
really? Damn, I didn't.
Don't play this part on the stream though.
Oh, right.
I assume
right.
I'm still muted, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. That got leaked.
Unlucky, man.
I know, right? It's unlucky. We actually got it working, and it's just like, damn, wild. But Gappy, how are you doing, man?
I'm actually a little bit sick. So if I go for like an inhaler or something, it's just because like I'm still recovering, and also because I'm fat. But other than that, I'm doing fine.
That's good. That's good. Are you, dude? Like, how have you been? What have you been up to the last like year, my dude? It's been like
The last year.
last year.
I gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
I've been trying to pass through college, which was a nightmare because since I'm like, since my college situation is a little weird.
Yeah.
Because like I do school part time and I like stream, or like I used to work another job full time, right?
Yeah.
And like. And that sounds easy until you realize that the classes I took were like the dumb STEM classes where they make them like absurdly hard for no reason, right?
Really?
So like I remember like one question was like, or like one project like last fall, like they just gave me an empty file and they were like, hey, we want you to build a computer. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, like I built a PC before and stuff. No, they meant built a fucking CPU chip. Can I swear here?
Yeah.
They build a fucking CPU chip, like the fucking Intel Core, like i6, i7 processor. I was not gonna fucking do that, dude. So like,
why not? Why not, man?
that's what. Who goes out there and says, yeah, you know what I really want to do? I want to build an Intel processor. Okay,
Dude,
those are
I
the
want
same
to.
people-
Like, I get
those
to-
are the same fucking people who like talk about Linux all day.
Dude,
right?
at least it wasn't a Ryzen chip, man.
I like to say that I'm like the Uncle Ruckus of computer science majors. Like, even though I am one, I just hate all of us, and I think all of us need to like be dropped down a few pegs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We've all need to drop down from college. Wait, were you college dropout, my dude?
No, I'm still in college. Right? Wait, so you just assumed I failed that class? What the fuck, dude? I still passed. I'm in my last semester right now.
Give it time. Give it time. You can still be a college dropout, Gap.
It feels kind of dumb to drop out in the last semester, you know? I need something crazy to happen, you know?
Hey,
Like
maybe
somebody gifting 100 subs right now.
any
Pretty fucking
100
crazy, right?
gifters? Any 100 gifters? I'm kidding. No. Unless I gift 100 subs to you and then you drop out of college. Would you drop out of college if I gifted you 100 subs?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Let me pull up my bank details. You know,
Sick.
did it work? Did it work?
I'm not seeing it, but it might take some time to process.
Yeah, maybe after the interview it might pull up. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But how do you usually start off your day, Gappy? Like, what is the typical routine for you when you before you hit go live?
Before I hit go,
Yeah.
live, so like, it's a
Not
little
like
bit
today,
weird
of
for-
course, not today, but
Yeah, it's a little bit weird for me because since I stream late at night, which isn't
Yeah.
how most people do. Because like I live in NA, right, or like
Yeah.
the US, right? So I don't live in America Light, which is Canada up north. Sorry, man.
yeah, we don't exist. It's fine.
Yeah. Sure, you guys get like free healthcare, but we have Chuck E. Cheese, so it's fine.
True. Wait, no, we have Chuck E. Cheese here.
No, you guys don't. No,
Yeah, we do.
No.
Yeah, we do.
No.
Yeah. Have you heard of a place
we-
called Saskatchewan?
I know of Saskatchewan. I've watched CBC Marketplace, so I've like heard them vaguely, you know? Ashley everyone is fucking gangster until Ashley Tomlinson starts asking the hard ass questions. Like, you know, you're screwed, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Or Tom Harrington. Well, I think Tom Harrington's on a different CBC show now.
I don't know who that is, honestly.
So
but
CBC is the closest I'll ever get to being an Indian Northern Lion. I think that it's a little bit weird for me since I start my streams like really late at night.
Yeah.
The reason why I did that was because I started off streaming during my gap year, hence like the name Gappyv. Back in like 2020. So 2019 was like the year I'm graduating from like like high school and stuff. Things are going on like 2018, 2019, around that range.
Yeah.
And I got a letter recommendation from two people, my physics teacher and my English teacher. My English teacher was like my public speaking coach. You know, she and I, like, we seemed to get along really well. I was a good student in her class. I got an A, right?
Yeah.
Her daughter and I didn't get along very well, but like that didn't matter, right? Because she offered to write a letter of recommendation.
Yeah.
So I applied to like 25 different schools. I applied to all like the schools that would make the Indian aunties and uncles proud. So like Harvard, Yale, those places, right? And
Yeah.
I got rejected from like every place. And it wasn't just like Harvard. It was also like University of buttfuck nowhere, right? And I was
Wait.
like so confused.
Wait,
right?
did you see those TikToks of that guy that literally like sent him his like recommendation of like the most easiest college ever, and did you not get accepted at that one?
I have no clue, but I know there's some colleges that like there are some colleges that'll accept like literally anybody with a pulse, right?
Yeah.
I definitely would not know of any of them, right? I definitely absolutely would not know of a single one. So I got rejected from like every school, and I was so fucking confused. And that was really awkward because like as like a I guess technically first generation immigrant in America, right? Like if you're Indian and you don't go to college, like you failed life, you know, it's game over, right?
Yeah.
That's like telling your parents you want to go to acting, right? Like you're
Wait, you don't
disowned,
want
like
to
it's
go
over.
acting? Shit, man.
No. I could never do that.
Wait,
I mean, people say I can act like a good Indian Nardwar, so
can you give
there's
an
that,
example?
I guess. Here we are at Beat Street Records. We're waiting here for Tyler, the creator. And you see, Tyler once got an MF Doom doll. And he said, quote, that when he was on CBC Marketplace, he liked Ashley
I can see it, chat.
Tomlinson.
Oh my gosh, this is.
I don't think it's that accurate, but people say it's the only voice I can do. Well, there are two other voices I can do, one of which will probably get you banned, and the other voice is just like a Mickey. Oh god. Because they know what the voice is, all right? They know what the voice is.
Hey, chat, what's the voice? Can you do the voice?
There's this female rival in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet called Nimona, and she's like from Spain, right? And I didn't know what voice to do for her. So I did my best impression of a Hispanic person, and it was you know, let's just say that like, you know, the Rumble viewers were very, very hyped that night, you know? If I could get a Rumble contract, all I would have to do is like show them that and they would instantly be over me.
Ayo, Rumble, sign this guy right now.
So I get rejected from all of these colleges, right? And I get rejected from all of these colleges, and I'm like, what the fuck happened, right?
Yeah.
That's so wild, you know? I got a 36 on my ACT, had all like the generic, like try hard, like extracurriculars. My essays were all right. And it turned out the reason why was because my English teacher had written a negative letter of recommendation for me, which is like actual like psychotic stuff, not just like they refused to write one.
Yeah.
They said yes and then intentionally wrote a -1 telling people not to let me into their school. Which is crazy. So I only found that out like after the fact, and at that point the bell's already rung. So I had to take like some time off, like a few, like many months off, just to kind of figure out what the fuck I should do with life besides being a NEET. So like for the first couple of months, I did a bunch of like political work. I did a bunch of political campaign work. So I worked for like AOC's campaign for a bit, Cory Bush's campaign for a bit, a bunch of other candidates who didn't win, through like these like larger progressive organizations that don't exist anymore. And I thought like, oh, I'll go into political science, right? That'll be fun, like political campaign work, you know, because like I'm making a difference. And I did all of that, right? November passes, the election's over, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I don't have a job, right? So after I finished applying to all these colleges for the second time around, I'm like, okay, what do I do? And I just like became a NEET for like 6 months. Like I just sat at home. I had no obligations whatsoever. It was fun, right? I got to play a lot of League of Legends. I never got good. And then at some point I was like, fuck it, why not just like try streaming? So I just decided to stream because like at that point, all of my like high school friends, they were off to college and stuff, right? I went to one of those like I went to a public school, but it was one of those like rich ass public schools, you know? It was the public school where like it was based on like property taxes, and there were some nice ass neighborhoods nearby.
The best kind.
It was so nice because I never have to tell people I went to a private private school. That'd be super cringe, you know?
Shit, I'm sorry. I went to a private school. Fuck.
Ooh,
No, I went to a
unlucky,
private
did you?
college. I went to a private
Oh,
college.
private. I'm talking about private high school and
Okay,
stuff. Like, why
then.
would you pay
Yeah.
tuition for high school? That's some wild shit. Um, so, um, all my high school friends, like I basically lost them overnight because the few that I had were basically like all just like busy with college and shit. I couldn't relate to them. They couldn't relate to me because I'm living as a NEET. Like I'm not working even a normal job, and they're busy like I don't know, graduating with like aerospace engineering smart shit. So I'm like, fuck it, why not try streaming? And I just thought it was really fun, so I just kept doing it, and that was May of 2020. So we're almost at 4 years now,
That's crazy.
wasting my life on the internet, which is pretty crazy.
Dude, man, yeah. I found you. When did we first? I thought it was like TwitchCon, my dude. That's when I first met you, I thought.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah. You forgot? You forgot our
No,
interaction?
no. I wasn't sure we met earlier.
No, we've met. I think on the internet we've met earlier, but actually meeting was TwitchCon though. But
the biggest thing with TwitchCon for me was
Yeah.
was the mistake I made by paying for the hotel right next to the convention center. Like I spent like maybe like $3,000 on TwitchCon, and like 2K was just a hotel.
Yikes. That's
but
why you
I've
do
sworn-
Airbnb like 5 blocks down or something.
I've
like that.
sworn I will never use an Airbnb. I used an Airbnb once in my life, and it was the worst experience ever. It was in like high school. I was traveling for a public speaking tournament. Think like mock trial, speech and debate type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was in California. My coaches weren't going to come because they didn't care that much about public speaking. My parents aren't going to come because they don't give a fuck about public speaking. Like they support it, but like they don't really care, right? Like my parents were never like, you need to get first place in all these tournaments, or else like you're disowned or something like that, right?
Shit.
Yeah, as long like my parents were always just like, as long as you got A's, like they didn't really care what I did,
We love your parents. We love your parents. We
Yeah,
accept them.
my mom always said that the only two things she doesn't want me to do is to either fail out of college or drink and drive, which is an oddly specific thing. Like if I murder someone, or if I get accused of murder, allegedly, if I get accused of murder, or if I get accused of like harassing someone, I'll be in jail. She'll bail me out. But if it's drunk driving, all of a sudden I'm no longer her son. Like that specifically is what ticks her off, and I have no idea why. There's no trauma about drunk driving. Like nobody in the family's ever died of drunk driving. Nobody's even had an alcohol issue, but she just like specifically really hates that.
Ayo, chat. Listen up here right now. Listen here. Anyone that's in Gabby's vicinity, hear me out. Get him a car and get him drunk.
I just don't condone drinking or
I'm
driving
kidding,
at all.
I'm kidding.
Especially like drinking,
Yeah, no.
Like I would never be an alcoholic. If I was an alcoholic, it would 100% be in my chat. I don't have a problem.
So
what's the next question?
How about bailing out of college, like flunking out of college? That seems like a good option there too, right?
It depends on what your major was. Oh, because at first my major, I almost did drop out of college at one point. Because my major when I got into the school that I go to now remotely was political science.
Oh.
And I emailed the like head of the political science department, like, hey, here's my resume. Here's all this political campaign stuff I've done in the past. What classes do you recommend I take? Because it was like a small department. And they emailed me back. I don't have the email with me, but their recommendation was basically like, I would consider going to a different college. And it's like, I've already like applied twice. Like this is my second like cycle applying to colleges. I'm not doing this for a third fucking time. Like I'm just gonna switch majors. And like I've always been like interested in computer science. Like political science was my first like choice. Computer science was my second. So I was like, fuck it, why not code, right? Okay. And now I'm one of the CS losers.
Damn. Shit. Jesus. Also, hi.
So I think the original question was, what do I do in a day?
Yeah, what do you do in the usual day when you start up?
So this is the power of like undiagnosed ADHD. Like,
dude, I love it. Dude, that's the best part of Twitch streamers because most of them have ADHD, my dude, and I love it.
I just completely like miss like the original question.
Wait, do you wear deodorant? That's what Chaos asked first.
I am one of the few computer science majors who do, actually.
Wait,
surprisingly.
Dude.
The stereotypes are true that computer science majors are really, really stinky and don't know how to talk to women. Oh my god, it's awful. So in a day, all of that story was to explain why I stream late at night, which is
Yeah.
because when I was like in that neat phase for like 6 months waiting for college to start and shit, I had nothing to do, and my parents would get home, or like my mom would get home around like 10 p.m. and she would start sleeping at like 11, and I don't want to stream and wake her up, right?
Yeah.
By being loud and like screaming and whatnot, right? So I would wait until after she. Well, I don't want to do it while she was like awake, so I wait until she slept, and then in the
Yeah.
basement. I would stream from like 11 p.m. to like 5 or 6 in the morning or something like that. Like complete degen streams, right?
Dude.
And like at this point, like I've kind of just like stuck to it because like that's just what I've always done. So because of that, like my morning really starts around like 11 a.m. or 12. I'm usually taking like 2 or 3 classes a semester because I came in with about like 100 AP credits. I was like obsessed with AP testing back in high school. I was like the loser who would like love testing and standardized tests, you know? This is like not a joke. I literally signed up for AP exams even though my school didn't offer them, and I would just buy the study books and just study them. And Jesus I did it partially Christ. For the credit, but mainly because I thought it would be fun. Like for some reason, fun to me, and I still I don't know why I thought this as a kid. I mean, I guess I just was like an even bigger loser back then, right? But like I literally thought like, oh man, I can't wait to take the environmental science AP exam. It's gonna be so cool, dude.
Okay, so you have a PO box, right?
Yeah, I do.
So anybody that wants to give him some books of APs, there you go. Give it to Gappy for him to do more tests.
For real. I mean, maybe I should take an AP exam on stream.
Dude, that'd be great content.
I did. The first time I ever got drunk was on stream. I did a drinking SAT stream where every time, like every section on the SAT, I would like take a tall boy of Bud Light and just like down it before I finished the section. And I never drank before, right? So I had no idea what my limit was. But the hardest part wasn't the alcohol. It was the Bud Light because it just tastes awful. It like tastes like literal piss.
Ooh. Well, piss is decent unless you've had it before, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I mean, no, Bud Light literally tastes like motor oil. And I don't even know, like, I didn't even realize that, like, alcohol is based off ethanol, and that's why it kind of feels like it's, like, motor oil type of energy, you know?
Okay. Sick. Holy moly, guacamole, is that the real Gappyv? Yeah, that is the real Gappyv. That is. How you doing, chat? I hope you're doing well. So, what's the meaning behind... Wait, we already talked about the meaning. Do you enjoy streaming? Do you enjoy streaming, actually, Gappy? That's the real thing. Do you enjoy going live?
No, I fucking hate it. I only do it because I want to, you know, chase the trends, and I just want to, like,
you just want to
exploit my chatters for as much money as possible.
Wait, really? Wait, that's the goal? That's the real goal?
That's the goal of every checkmark chatter. Like, once you get the checkmark, you're legally required to only care about the money, you know?
Damn. Who knew? Who knew, chat? You're just in it for the money, man. Damn, what the fuck, right? Like, can't believe
I mean, in all seriousness, like for legal reasons, my real answer is like obviously like yeah, I enjoy it, right? Yeah. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it for so long. I mean, I think part of the problem for me is like I kind of like streaming more than doing anything else.
Yeah.
Like I would rather stream than like work on a YouTube video, which I haven't uploaded one in like 6 months just because I procrastinated.
Like, why haven't you uploaded on YouTube, my dude?
I have filmed maybe 10 or 11 different YouTube videos, and I have just scripted a total of 0. Because since my stuff requires like post commentary, it takes a long while. Yeah, let me count it here.
You do? Yeah, I have post commentary videos. Okay.
Yeah, they're not like clip compilations or anything. So there's like a narrative and stuff. So there's like at least 11 or 12 different videos that I've filmed over the past 6 months that I have yet to script and like ship to an editor. Yeah. So that's just been laziness from my part, but it's just because I like streaming so much that I'd rather just do that, you know?
I feel like there's a lot of streamers that you should do this, and I know a lot of the bigger streamers do this, that literally they just hire an editor that just cuts up their streams and posts it on YouTube. That way you could do that. You could.
Well, I used to do clip compilations, but I don't think they worked well for my stuff. I don't know how they would work now, but I've just not had success with them in the past. And I kind of like making like a quality YouTube video where I can come back to it later and feel like it wasn't just like me just pushing stuff out for the sake of pushing it out. Yeah. Like I'm proud of like basically all the videos that I have on the YouTube channel right now. And I kind of like being able to like enjoy the product like months after, you know? I don't want to just push things out for the sake of pushing it. I feel like that's what everybody says though. So like, I don't know, maybe I'm a liar.
Maybe. Also, chat, you got an ad in 10 seconds. So prime right now. You only got 10 seconds. And I can't get rid of the ads, which sucks. I wish you can. Unless you know the new tactic on getting rid of ads, Gappy.
Twitch Turbo?
That's true. Twitch Turbo. Twitch Turbo chat. What makes you stand out compared to other streamers, Gappy?
My weight.
Other than your weight, my dude.
My race.
Your humor. That's a thing.
That's also a starting point, I guess. I don't know. I think a lot of people have wanted to become streamers in like 2021, 2022. Like I started streaming like right before COVID happened, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe like a few weeks before everyone sat down for COVID and stuff, right? And I think during during COVID, a lot of people wanted to become streamers.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people wanted to do it because like they want to become like really famous or they want to make a ton of money or something. And this is gonna sound, everyone who says this is a liar except me, okay?
Ooh.
But I genuinely don't care about like being famous or like making a shit ton of money or like becoming like the next Mr. Beast or something or like getting 1 million viewers or something like that. I just want to be able to like stream full time just because I just like being able to like play games and just hang out with people for a living. It's just like just a really, really fun passion of mine.
Chat, it's reverse psychology, right? Reverse
like,
psychology.
Like I guess I like once I was out for dinner with like a female friend of mine in real life. Believe it or not, I know women in real life. Despite what some clips might suggest.
Women know you know women?
I do know multiple, in fact. And we were talking about like me streaming versus like going out and getting like a CS wagey job. And they asked me like, okay, Gappy, if you had like a free Wednesday afternoon, what would you do? Like you had no responsibilities. What would you do for fun? And my answer to her was, yeah, I would probably just start Twitch streaming. Like I would just go live. Instant turn off, instant fucking virginity self-report, but it's true, you know? Like I really just do enjoy streaming. It's to the point where like the only reason I do YouTube and or I don't do TikTok anymore, but the reason why I do YouTube and want to go back to stuff like TikTok is because not because I want to grow those channels out necessarily, but because I want people from those groups to go back to my Twitch channel, you know?
Yeah.
Like I don't really care about hitting 100,000 subs on YouTube. What I care about is like people from YouTube coming over to my Twitch channel.
That's fair.
And I think going back to the original question, like I think the big thing that separates me is I feel like I'm not trying to be like another streamer, which again, everybody fucking says and everybody lies about except me. I think a lot of people try to frame themselves like I'm gonna do what Ludwig does, but X, or I'm gonna do like what Squeaks does, but X, what XCC does, but X, or whatever, where X is like the one single thing they're going to change. I feel like I've always tried to just do what I enjoy and what I find like entertaining the whole time. Even if it might not be like the best for viewership or the best for like networking or whatnot. Like I know a lot of like, for a while, especially during COVID, the whole meta was to like make content for other streamers to react to. Like, oh, I'm going to make this really cool video and I'm going to send it over to Ludwig's Reddit and Ludwig's going to react to it and I'll get so many views and stuff. I was never interested in doing that. So I just decided not to.
That's fair.
And I feel like because of that, I've kind of taken like a very slow but steady path to growth. But the people who do watch me like are there for me. They're not there because like Ludwig isn't live or something like that.
Wait, Ludwig isn't live, chat? That's kind of crazy, you know. But
which means that you're stuck here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're stuck here, chat. We're like there's like Ludwig, then there's a guy named Squeaks I've heard, and then there's other guy named like Gappyv, and then
it's crazy because I think Squeaks randomly came into my chat like May of 2022 when I was doing like the Twitch Asian American. I was on the front page of Twitch for like Asian American Pacific Islander month. It was the most random thing ever. I had missed the fucking email. It was in my spam filter. I missed 2 weeks late on the email to be on the front page of Twitch, do all the social campaign work, and they would pay me to be a part of their marketing material. So I would just film a video for them and they would do all the editing and stuff and they would pay me to use my likeness for that month. And I missed it by 2 weeks. The deadline was 2 weeks beforehand, all because it was in my spam email. And shout out to, she got laid off, but I hope she gets a job soon. Shout out to fucking Stephanie. She's a real one, all right? I was like, hey, I missed this. Here's a random photo I just took with a random person of me in front of a wall. And here's me trying to like record like a script or
Yeah.
like answer these questions for like what is your favorite part of your heritage or something like that, right? Can I still be in pretty please? And she just like messages me at like 8 p.m. at night and she's like, sure, go for it. And I'm like,
Holy shit.
wow, that's awesome, dude.
We love that.
So that was a really, really awesome moment for my stream. And I think I met a lot of people through that. Squeaks randomly came into my chat because of it, because I think I was the only Indian person as a part of that campaign.
That's crazy.
And it's funny because like if you actually go back to 2022 and you see the pictures of all the Asian American streamers they showed, all of them had like these nice professional backgrounds or like stream setups in the background, and I had a fucking white wall because like I took it in the lobby of my fucking apartment complex and just asked some random person, because I live alone. Like I asked some random person like, hey, can you take a picture of me real quick? I'll pay you $20 if you just click the button on my camera. So I just looked completely scuffed, but Twitch was super duper supportive, and I started watching Squeaks then. It's super cool to see him grow since then, because he's just as funny now as he was before.
Dude, I found Squeaks probably the same time. No, wait, I found him actually like Stream Awards time. The first Stream Awards around that time. I'm like, that was like 2022, 2021 era. I'm like, dude's funny. Dude is funny. And he's just
Squeaks is what introduced me to Super Mario 64, and
really?
It also introduced me to the fact that the Super Mario 64 is just a boring ass fucking game to play.
That's true. That's true. Well, I found Super Mario 64 because of the guy named Simply. Simply's dope, and I love Simply.
Simply's sick.
Yeah, I love his mom too, but that's besides the point. Congrats though, you got Hidden Gem. We actually.
Well, I got nominated.
Well, I got nominated. Chat, go vote.
I don't have Hidden Gem yet.
Chat, go vote.
And who knows if I will get Hidden Gem? It's tough. I'm really happy though.
Yeah.
Because I've done a lot of these like streamer events before, and every single one without fail has gone like horrendously for me.
Yeah.
Like it is like traumatized me to the point where I don't want to do streamer shit or before. Like I did OTK Elevated.
Yeah.
And I had this really cool idea where I would like do like it was supposed to be like do a stream that like Extra Emily would do, you know, do like a fun stream, you know? And my idea was, okay, I'm gonna like combine my CS skills with like my chat interaction and get people like interacting with me. I'm gonna do a blindfolded like Lego building stream, you know, or like an art building stream. I had a bunch of different art supplies. We were gonna build something together, but I was gonna be blindfolded, so chat was gonna use TTS to help me. And I had built in auto mod. I had extra mods on standby. I had like a panic button in case people started like typing out slurs for some reason. And every single fail system or stopgap failed. So there like immediately bunch of people just spamming penis over and over again. And I just hear from one of the producers like, hey, yeah, we're gonna need you to cut off the TTS. So I have to cut off the TTS, and then for the next 90 minutes or something, like 30 to 40 minutes, I have to sit alone, blindfolded, not wanting to cry, like building the stupid piece of shit art and trying to be entertaining at the same time. It was fucking awful. And I legitimately at one point I was like, maybe I should just like close the Discord call, but I wasn't gonna do that. It'd be cringe, you know? Dude. But like at that point, like I knew like I was fucked, and I just had to like be on the stream for the next hour and a half to like not quit, you know? And I did really I got eliminated like on the spot basically. It was really bad. But I got to meet a lot of cool people from it, and I think a lot of people still took away that like I was at least somewhat interesting, because I still grew from it, and I still have a lot of people from OTK Elevated who talk to me every now and then. One of the OTK Elevated staff reached out to me and was like, hey, congrats on the Hidden Gem nomination. And on one hand, I'm like, yo, thanks, man. But also, why do you have to remind me I was on OTK Elevated, dude?
Shit.
Now, all the OTK people were super duper fucking nice. I have to say that, and I'm not saying that to be nice. All of them were super nice and understanding of the whole situation and everything that went wrong.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't blame me or anything like that, right? We were all on good terms, and we still are, you know?
Yeah. No, I know OTK, like, behind the scenes and everything, too. Like, I've talked to OTK probably since 2020, and their staff is an amazing individuals. Like,
they're all super duper nice people.
Yeah, everyone's so nice. Production, behind the scenes people, like everyone, if you're on a show, they take care of you well, that I know. And also in general, any shoots that you do with them, they take care of you well. Like everyone I know from OTK are gems. So
Yeah. Oh, the OTK elevated experience was really nice. It was nice to have the opportunity. Even if I fumbled the bag insanely hard, right?
hey, you got on it. That's the main thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends, right? I think going back to what I was saying earlier about people trying to like do streamers like collab with other streamers, like force other streamers to notice them.
Yeah.
I feel like part of the problem with Twitch nowadays, or just like with content creation nowadays, is it feels like everyone's trying to be a leech.
Yeah.
Except me, obviously.
Except you.
Except me,
Yeah.
right? Everybody says that. Everybody says everyone else is being a leech except for them, right? I'm not, right? But everyone else is a piece of shit. So like it feels like everyone's trying to like figure out like some speed run path to like success as a streamer because their goal is to be like popular, and they think, oh, you know what I'll do? I will just make content about this one streamer, right? And I will get their community to like me, and I will get their community to notice me, and I will just piggyback off their success, right? And I think it creates a system where like a lot of people are basically just like the same exact streamers over and over again, but with slightly different flavors or slightly different ways of speaking, right? And like you can only imitate someone else so much. So I feel like it's really, really nice that like I've kind of avoided doing that. And with stuff like OTK Elevated, or like even with the like Hidden Gem Streamer Award stuff, like I'm not banking on that being like some type of like success vehicle for me or anything like that. Like I think it would just be nice to have,
Mm-hmm. No, like if you don't know, I took photos for the Stream Awards the first year, Gappy, and literally like all the streamers were very well. It was a hit or miss. Like some were very nice and some were like questionable. I'm not gonna name names, but like either way, you're gonna have a blast, my dude. You're gonna have a fun experience at the award show. Do you have like your outfit picked out and everything for it yet?
I don't have an outfit, and I also don't have a +1,
What?
which was odd. But well, who would I take?
Dude.
I don't know who I would take. But the awkward part is like when I was filling out like my RSVP form, I said like I don't have a +1. It gave me like a warning, like, are you sure you don't have a +1? Are you really sure? Like it's like, are you really bullying me for being lonely? Like fuck, man. Like damn, holy shit, they're twisting the knife. But so far, all my interactions with Cutie's team have been really fucking awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go. My only concern, besides the bullying for not having a +1, is the fact that like half of the people who voted for me know me for the clip they picked, and they not only picked the. Now, to be fair, I'm allowed to change the picture, but I decided I chose not. I don't think I should because I think it's funnier that way, right? The picture is from one day on Twitter. For like a public speaking tournament, I was in Memphis, and in Memphis they have the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. You've probably seen it on Twitter before. Like it's literally just a big ass pyramid, but it's a Bass Pro Shop store. I don't know why, but it looks like one of those 7 wonders. And when I went there, I bought like one of those like snake don't tread on me mugs, and like a Bass Pro Shops hat. Just so I could look like a real GN6er, right? In a video game, to be clear.
In a video.
And I took a picture of that. Or a friend of mine took a picture of it with their like iPhone, because I was a filthy Android user back in the day, and the picture looked really nice. They used that picture, but now there's no context, right? So people don't know the context that like I was joking when I had a Bass Pro Shop hat and a "Don't Tread on Me" mug. The clip they used was of me saying like, "How do you 69 a woman" or something like that. So people there are just only gonna know me for being the 69ing guy, which will be awkward. But at least they know me.
Yeah, they know you. They're gonna know you. Everyone's gonna finally get to know you. There's 2 questions in chat. One person asked, "Hey Gappy, why did you have mayonnaise on your table and left it?" I saw on Twitter and was wondering.
Okay, that's a chatter. They're trolling. Okay.
Okay, that's
so there was this one time where I was talking to my chat. And I talked about like we were talking about condiments or something. I said like, oh, I love mayonnaise, man. Like I just keep like a jar of mayonnaise, like one of those squeeze bottles of mayonnaise at my table all the time, right? And that's when people pointed out like, hey, you're supposed to refrigerate that. And
I think I have a clip for that in a bit. Don't worry, you'll see it.
You have? Oh, are we going over my clips?
Yeah, we're going over clips, my dude. We have a few. We have a few clips. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, ask Gabby how he maintains and operating in a dryer. I'm curious to know how often he cleans his blend thing.
Is that also one of the clips we're gonna go over?
Wait, actually, yeah. Wait, what the fuck, chat? Why are you mentioning clips that I'm actually going over? The fuck, chat? Did you actually? I think they hacked my system. I did. I think they did.
We're gonna go through Gappy's classic hits, I guess.
Dudes, you're going.
Wait till we get to the pancakes.
Oh, the pancakes I didn't do.
Pancakes are just objectively better without syrup. Like you can have like walnuts, almonds,
I'll agree.
like bananas, chocolate chips. Yeah, but like syrup is just too sticky and too icky for it, you know?
Wait, what? Why?
It's just like, why would you like the pancake is fine on its own. Why would you drench it in a syrup, you know?
Listen, it's pancakes. It's better with butter though. That's the only thing I'll say.
It is better with butter,
yeah.
but like syrup specifically is weird.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. One last thing. I want to know if Gabby uses shampoo or bars of soap in his hair. I heard a rumor.
That there was you know, I think 4 years ago Gappy made a lot of different mistakes in his life, and I think he's learned a lot from his situations, and he is constantly growing as an individual and vehemently denies the allegations that he currently uses a bar of soap to clean his hair. It's funny though,
Allegedly.
because sometimes at these like public speaking events, people will be like, "Oh, Gappy, your hair is so cool. What do you do for it?" And I tell them like nothing. like they expected me to like say like, "Oh, I use this like 5-step system or something," you know?
There's a 5-step system? Shit, man. Dude.
Some people do crazy stuff for their hair, you know?
I did not know that. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyone you excited to see at the Stream Awards actually?
Nobody in particular. Like again, like I don't really like it's nice to meet all the streamers, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's just cool to like it sounds weird because like the Hidden Gem Award is like also kind of like a being nice award. Like I'm not as relevant as any of these other people. I'm the micro streamer to the micro celebrities because all streamers are micro celebrities.
That's true.
But it's really I'm just like excited to meet everyone, you know? It's cool to be invited there. Like even if I don't win, it's just cool to get to meet all of them.
Yeah.
You know? Because I've met a lot of streamers in real life before. Back when I did more like political stream content, they were all super duper nice in real life. So I'm excited to meet all like really all of them. That's not like a waffly answer. Like genuinely, like I'm just excited to meet more streamers in general. Because I think it's really being a streamer, especially at my size, is a very, very lonely experience. Like, because you don't know many streamers at the 50 viewer level, like and above. And that's not because like, oh, you know, being a 50 viewer Andy is like so huge or such an insane accomplishment. It's just like statistically speaking, like 50 viewers and plus is like the top 1% of Twitch, right? And there's like 7 million streamers like every month or something. So like just mathematically, like you're already in like a crazy minority of people who can actually understand like the problems and stuff that you go through at your job. But more importantly, like in real life, the problems that I have at my job can't be explained to and can't be related to by like normal people. Like if I tell one of my attorney friends that like, oh man, dude, I got this hate raid today and it was so annoying. I was trying to play like Minecraft speedrunning and I got all these people who were being mean to me in my chat, right? And they were all making fun of me and asked me where my lint trap was. Like they don't understand that issue. I sound like I'm just like being a privileged asshole at that point, right? And to be fair, all streamers and influencers are privileged assholes, right? But like it's tough because like you don't really have any people to like vent to or relate to, things like that.
That's why we have each other, Gappy. Don't you worry. We have
yeah, and that's what I'm really excited for with the Streamer Awards. Yeah. Like it just feels like validation that, and it's so stupid to say. Well, at least I'm being honest. Yeah, it's just validation.
Yeah.
Externally, that the stuff I do is just like mildly entertaining. You know.
Yeah.
That like it's at least interesting.
Yeah. Do you think you'll get Hidden Gem this year? You think you'll get it?
I don't know. It's a tough race, and I think any of the 4 could get it. Yeah. I mean, Shonda Black is funny. He's a Hassan VIP too. Ooh. I'm gonna butcher her name, but Lana May, I believe, or Lana. She's really funny. She has a huge Instagram. Everything Now show is really, really cool improv. They've got like a whole like LA comedy scene and stuff, right? And I'm the guy with the clip where I ask, how do you do sex on a woman? Like unironically. So like, I think the competition are all very, very equal. And I think we all have equally amazing accomplishments.
I think you have a high chance for the 69 clip, my dude. I think you're.
We'll see. I like to keep my expectations low in general. Like just in life, I'm gonna sound like such an incel when I say this. Or I don't know if you can say that on Twitch anymore. I think you can. I don't think they really care.
Incel?
I'm gonna sound like such an incel when I say this, but like I feel like I never finish in first place, like in general, just in life. Like I don't win stuff, you know. Like I'm always like
I never win
fourth
stuff
or like
either.
fifth. Like I'm like top five finisher, but I'm never at first, right?
Same.
So I'm not going in with big expectations. But it's cool to see all these big streamers be like, yeah, I'm voting Gappy, or like, hey, I remember that Gappy guy. Like when Mizkif said like, oh, hidden gem, Frogan. No, wait, Gappy. That was really cool, right? Because he associated me and remembered me just as much as he remembers Frogan.
Let's go. Let's go. Amen. Amen. Wait, who's Mr. Puffle? Who's Mr. Puffle?
Mr. Puffle's the guy in the back here. He's like a kind of like a stream mascot. He's just generally a nice guy, you know.
Yeah, chat. It's a Puffle
And the
from
chat likes
Club
him a
Penguin.
lot.
It's from Club Penguin. Don't you know Club Penguin, chat? That's kind of strange if you don't know Club Penguin. I hope
I
he
mean, like
fucking
he's
dies. What?
look at the nice smile. I mean, how could you hate it?
Chat, you're weird. Why do you want a Puffle to die? Strange. Strange. Do you
Yeah, I
think
don't
you've
get it.
impacted someone's life while streaming, Gappy?
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So we just went from do you like streaming or how's the stream words to have you impacted somebody's life?
Yeah. Because a lot of people are like, yo, I don't think I have. But I'm like, no, everyone has.
I mean, I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like I think there's a balance. Like on one hand, like what I'm doing like isn't irrelevant. Like having bringing entertainment value to people and bringing like smiles to people, even if it's through them like making fun of my lint trap, is like that's nice to have, you know? Like that's funny, right? I enjoy that. Being able to make people smile and like more importantly, being able to make people smile by just being myself is really, really nice. That being said, like it's not like I'm fucking like Malala Yousafzai or something. Like I'm not doing anything important, you know?
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Wait, can you ask Gappy about the clips circulating of Mr. Pupple's boarding mechanic ships with that what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, don't worry about it. Got it.
Don't worry about it.
Content you haven't done yet you want to do for Twitch.
Well, tonight I'm doing it again. Tonight I'm doing another ChatGPT stream.
Oh, sick.
But the way I do it is like I feed ChatGPT all of my Twitch chat and I just repeat verbatim everything that it says. So last time I think people were trying to get it to escape the prompt over and over again, and it did once or twice. It started repeating "I don't want to die" over and over again, which was really fucking scary. But since then, like ChatGPT is like adding a bunch of like stopgaps and like preventive measures. So like we'll see what happens. In terms of things that I haven't done on Twitch before that I would like to do, I'd love to try some IRL content, but the problem is I stream late at night, right?
Yeah.
So like what am I going to do? Like, hey, let's go to a Waffle House at like 1 a.m. and see if we get shot. You know, like that's not really that good of content. I mean, the shot part could be a really good LSF clip, but then I get banned. So what's the point? I don't want to be on Kick. So like,
hey, you get on Dextera though.
Oh, I could be on Dexerto though.
Yeah.
Holy, that would be so cool.
Dude, that's the main part of it. If you get on Dextera, you've peaked.
Yeah,
you've
then my
peaked,
career's made it, you know?
Yeah, honestly. I feel like
I can be right next to the guy that like faked like hitting himself with a toaster and like electrocuting himself, you know?
Dude, I forgot about that guy. He was peak.
Yeah, it was completely fake.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, like he admits it. It was completely edited.
Damn it.
And it makes sense. Like it just the whole thing did not make sense from like a science standpoint, but I'm not gonna go like full nerd here or anything, like pull up the glasses stuff.
Wait, just live stream you running from the cops, Gappy? Wait.
Oh, in order to do that, I'd have to be in Atlanta in order for it to like actually be competitive, you know? Because otherwise the cops will be too nice to me.
I thought Texas.
Actually, I think it's the other way. Actually, no, Atlanta PD is pretty crazy. So like, yeah, I'd love to do IRL content. In terms of content that I haven't done that I like to do, I think in general, I want to do a lot more collabs. I feel like nowadays I'm a lot more comfortable doing collaborative content with other people. And I feel a lot more comfortable like holding my own in those types of environments.
Yeah.
I think the problem is like I don't, again, going back to that old thing about like not doing things for the sake of like I want this community to like me or whatever. Like I want to do collabs with people who I enjoy being around and who I think could make like good energy or good content and stuff, right? And I just don't know a lot of streamers who stream in my time slot and do similar content. So I'm just kind of like, it feels like I'm kind of stuck on an island, which is why the Streamer Awards is so nice, because then hopefully I can meet more people who will join my island, I guess.
I'll jump on your island to the end of the, what is it, island? I don't know how it goes, but that's something.
Well, I don't know if I want any Canadians on that island, you know? I mean,
we don't exist, Gap. You forget we don't exist, right?
Yeah, you guys don't even have a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, we do. Wait,
We looked it up once on stream, and when I looked up Canada, there was 0 Chuck E. Cheese's. And my Canadian traders have tried to convince me otherwise. One of them says they took a picture in front of a Chuck E. Cheese, but it was probably photoshopped, so I don't trust it.
I'm showing you this. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. No. Buddy, look on my stream right now. There's a Chuck E. Cheese in fucking Saskatchewan.
Anybody can make a Google map listing, like, unless you're physically there, like, it can't be real.
Buddy, I was there.
Like,
I even took... Oh, wait. That's Staples now.
Like, there's literally, like, a Google map listing for, like, what is it called?
Oh, there it is.
Hamlin McGill from, like, Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad, right? And that's not a real place. So they could have a fake Chuck E. Cheese, too. So I don't trust it.
But... That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, we're going into Twitch clips. That's the main thing now. Let's go. Are you ready to see what I found of you on the interwebs of Twitch clips? And then we got Twitter. I found some tweets from you too that we got.
What? Oh, okay. I'm real. Okay. I did not know this was going to happen. I'm actually worried now. Fuck. Should I watch on stream?
Yeah. So you got to watch on stream. So just, I guess in a sense, mute myself on Discord and then, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
I was mashing. It just hurts.
What?
Dropping the combo there sucks so much.
Yeah, what was the meaning behind this clip, Gappy?
So, like, I hate playing horror games.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think as a kid, I just got really traumatized by jump scares. Oh. Like, I went to a haunted house, or like a haunted, like, mall area in, like, elementary school. And I didn't know there would be jump scares. I didn't know what a jump scare was. And they had put one jump scare, like this Grim Reaper and a bunch of lights and like scary sounds and stuff. And I was going with my dad. And when it happened, I got so scared that I was crying and shit. I was so thrown off by the loud noise and shit. While my dad went up and shook the Grim Reaper's hand like a fucking Chad, because, you know, he was over the age of 30. He understood it was like a bit. And I was crying so much that I remember like the mall staff came over and was like, "Don't worry, you're almost done, Gappy. Don't worry," right? So I don't know if that's some like Freudian trauma or something, but I do vividly remember the first time I ever got jump scared. And since then I've been terrible with jump scares in my entire fucking life.
You got jump scared
so
by
whenever
a Christmas card on Monday? What the fuck?
Okay, that's not true. That's not entirely true. That's basically not true.
Oh, no.
So like every time I would play a horror game on stream, if there was even something remotely close to a jump scare, I would like panic and I would go like, "Yee!" right? But it extends beyond that to like whenever there's just a sudden loud noise or a sudden flash of lights, I'll just panic and I'll go like, "Yee!" right? And now since that's happened so much, my chat wants that to happen whenever I'm playing games.
That's a
and
nice
shit.
Little sound. I like the E.
Okay, that makes one of us.
Okay, make a soundbite out of it, and then you could make millions.
Okay, millions might be pushing. I don't know if my chat is that rich, you know. There's only so many CS majors out there.
That's fair.
But I think they're all over at Pirate Software. Dude, that guy, his hype train's gotta be fucking crazy, man. When your chat's full of software engineers, you know those people are eating McChickens all day. They're on an air mattress. Their TC's over 500K. They will gladly spend like $10,000 on a hype train.
Let's go. We love the hype train.
Yeah, oil barons are out. Like Rust programmers are in, you know? So, like that clip, I was just panicking in general. So when I dropped that combo, I went, "Yee!" right? Because I've been trying to like really do well in Street Fighter because it's the first fighting game I've ever gotten like, I don't want to say good, but like
holiday season.
You know, like I hit Diamond recently. And dropping the combo there was just really awkward.
Wait.
Okay, so now we're just clicking random links. We're both gonna find out whatever the fuck this is.
So you did give.
I did not know there would be a sound coming there, okay? And I would not consider it a jump scare because I didn't jump and I wasn't really scared. I was just surprised, you know?
All right, this next clip.
I've never opened this lint trap before. This is 2 years. Is it that bad?
Yes, your whole shit can light on fire.
Is this that dirty?
I literally can't pick him up. Come over here and try it.
Okay. Don't clip this. This isn't a bit. Guys, I'm not Asmongold. Don't start calling me brown.
So, how's your lens now, Gappy? I should actually do mine. I haven't done mine in a while too.
So
I'll do it with you if you want.
So I don't know. Maybe we could do a link comparison.
Yeah, let's do a link comparison.
So okay.
Wait, how do I do my link comparison? Hold on. How do I get mine out? How do I get mine out? I haven't done mine in like who knows how long.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, is yours worse?
The lint got on my clothes.
Oh shit. I think I just broke my camera while taking this. Hold on. Hold.
Is it bad if the lint gets on my clothes?
That's
when I took it out, some of the lint got on my clothes.
How do I take my lint out? I used to know how.
But this isn't bad. This is fine now, right?
That's pretty. Wait, how bad is it? That's not.
This is pretty solid.
How do I take my lint out? I used to.
So, okay, let me clear it out now. So, I don't know what context there is to add to the clip. I've just like never knew that you were supposed to clean a lint trap.
Yeah.
Like my parents, I did my I did the laundry like at my house before, but I would just put it in the washer and the dryer. Like I never like maintained it or anything. So my mom would always do that. So I just didn't know. The funniest shit in that clip was one, honestly, me saying "Don't call me Asmongold," and two, at the last second, you can hear the mod in my background, Know-How, go like, "Bro," because he actually looks at the stream and sees how big the lint trap is. Because I don't think the chat always thinks that it's a bit, right?
Yeah.
Until they see it, right? Which is crazy because they don't realize that it is a bit and that I totally knew what a lint trap was this whole time and I was just lying.
Yeah.
And it's funny with all these clips because then they'll be like, oh, hi LSF, hi YouTube, hi Reddit, hi Twitter. It never goes on those platforms. People don't clip stuff in my channel. So I'm sure there's a bunch of like hidden Gappy lore that we'll just never end up seeing.
But there's a Gappy lore. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't get my lint out. For some odd reason it's broken. Like literally.
So what you're saying is that I win by default.
Yeah,
Let's
you win by
fucking go,
default,
man.
my dude.
Too easy.
It's too easy. I'm trying to, but I can't. I need a screwdriver in that. I don't have one on me. I wanted to do this, and I can't, but no, I got another thing that I could do with you that I could actually share off with you, but right now I can't.
What's up?
No, I'll share with you a thing in a bit, but it's funny. It's a Twitter thing. But I'll
Chatter asked, didn't that one end up on LSF though? It did not.
Oh, that didn't? Damn.
No.
I actually should have prepared for that and actually got like a screwdriver for that, but I'm an idiot. Well, anyways, next clip.
Think January.
DC, the White House, Capitol Hill. You love DC.
Exactly. Yeah. Remember what I was doing there? Right?
You were in the Capitol building. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Remember that? Yeah. And we were completely peaceful. We were.
I was there too.
Peaceful. Yeah. Were you really? I mean, a lot of people look like you. I'll be honest. Like, I'm glad people remember. Like.
What happened on the Capitol Hill, my dude?
Okay, so these are the type of Gappy clips that are never gonna seem funny to anybody outside of Gappyv's community, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the third person, but like, so every year, I think I've only missed 1 year before. I've done a 24-hour Christmas Eve stream, like 12 a.m. Christmas Eve to 12 a.m. Christmas Day. We just hang out and we chill and stuff because my family doesn't celebrate Christmas. My family both work as nurses, and anyone who works as nurses knows that the real big bucks, the real way you make money as a nurse, is by working holidays and working overtime.
True.
Because they legally have to have some nurses, so they will be desperate to give somebody the position or give somebody extra hours, right?
Yep.
So my parents always worked Christmas. So I was like, okay, I've never celebrated Christmas. Why not just do something on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? Because everything is closed at that point. Might as well just like be out, do something, right?
Yeah.
So during that stream, Santa Claus visited, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And I think there was some glitch that occurred in that clip where some AI voice started playing in order to say something along the lines of me being at January 6th, which I was not, to be clear.
Yeah.
I think on January 6th, unironically, like I was streaming the YouTube video that I later made called like "Can Twitch Chat Beat like Trauma Center?" where like I was blindfolded and Twitch Chat had to do surgery.
Oh.
So yeah, it was a fucking mistake. That stream took 8 hours to beat the tutorial level. It was so terrible because the TTS would be half filled with like help and half filled with like order the latest Pizza Hut pizza now, right? So it took a long while to do that stream.
Okay.
But we beat it.
Yeah.
And I also did it instead of being at the Capitol that day. So to be clear, I was not at the Capitol.
What other capital he was at was this capital, chat. Here we go.
I'm sorry, I'm not
What is this
Buddha.
Capitol?
I'm not Buddha. I'm not Buddha. There's no. We're gonna watch this, guys. Okay, guys. We are going to stop the XQC viewers and the Quebec team right now. Watch.
This is a great
This
clip.
one simple trick will make all the Quebec fans leave. Jubilee latest video.
I laugh
10
at this
guys,
every
2
single
days.
time, man. It's so funny.
They're gone. They're gone. They're all gone.
Like,
They're
dude.
all gone. That's what I thought.
You were so like that was genius, my dude. Genius.
So I think God, this was when I got raided by Mizkif during r/place. There's a whole YouTube video for it.
Yep.
We just like as a bit. This was back when like a lot of my community were like Destiny viewers. Now it's like the majority aren't. But like at that point, like a lot of people were like, okay, the Destiny community doesn't have a lot of as many viewers as other streamers. We should just try to get other streamers to accidentally like protect their artwork, right? So I was like, fuck it. What if I just pretend to be India, right? Because India had that huge ass flag that was 100% botted.
Insane,
Everyone
man.
knows it was botted. They totally just wrote a bunch of bots for it.
Yeah.
So I just pretended to be r/India. I got my chat to just spam random Hindi phrases, and then people actually clipped it and sent it to Mizkif. And that was the first time Miz and I like ever interacted and stuff. Like I've never talked to him like outside of streamer stuff, or anything like that. But it was really fun. I think the reason why it was fun though, and I know we're going back to it for like the 5th time, is because it was genuinely authentic. Like I wasn't trying to do it because I can get a lot of viewership out of it or something like that, you know? Like I just thought it would be really fucking funny.
Yeah.
And I think it turned to be a really funny r/play stream.
And I'm happy that no one like leaked it or anything. Everyone's like, yo, this is r/India.
I think he found out the day or so after.
Oh,
Like somebody posted the YouTube video onto his Reddit and was like, hey, he got trolled. And I think his response was like, yeah, I guess I'm racist. Which he is, so that makes sense, you know? So yeah, like that was my first like ever time being in front of a big audience. And I think what I was really proud of there is I felt like I held my own, like I was still interesting. Because usually like when you join these big streamer raids, a small streamer types of thing, usually the small streamer just freaks out for like an hour or stuff.
That's
and then you realize they're not actually funny or interesting, and then you just leave and you never look at them again.
Yeah.
A lot of the Mizkif people still remember me because of it, which is really awesome, you
That's
know?
huge.
So like even if they might not like watch me or anything, the fact that they had a positive experience and remember me as like being an interesting streamer rather than being the one small streamer he rated at one time, it's nice to be defined by my entertainment value and not by my size, I guess. Well, I am defined by my size according to my doctor, yeah. But besides my doctor,
size doesn't matter, chat. Size doesn't matter.
yeah, but BMI does.
No. Damn. And on that note, we got Man is Losing It.
I hate you guys. Make the fucking move.
This is an old fucking clip. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oldest clip that I have on here. You have the same mug.
Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know how I look fatter in this clip because I definitely was skinnier. But maybe I'm just crazy. Camera angles do a wide amount of things to the body.
Dude. It's crazy.
So this was back when I was in like Alabama, like living in some random dorm room. And I think I got a big raid, and I promised whoever would win this raid wheel, I do this special thing called the raid wheel. And I think it's also been a big part of like why I've been able to grow, is that whenever I get a big raid, and by big I mean like 20 or more, I don't just like be like, oh, thanks for the raid, here's what we're doing today. I literally stop everything we're fucking doing and we spin a wheel where the last chatter standing on the wheel wins like prizes and stuff. Like I get a
That's
gift sub,
sick.
VIP for the day.
That's dope.
I'll give him a kiss, things like that, you know? And I think it makes the raids way more fun. Like there are streamers I know who still raid into me almost every time because they want to win the wheel and they haven't, you know? Or because like their chat will say, raid Gappy, we want to do the wheel, things like that. I think it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised a lot of streamers don't have some bit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it's a fun way to get people excited and like introduce them to my content without just playing a trailer or being like, whoa, thanks for the raid. Anyways, look at what we're doing, you know? So the reward for winning that raid wheel, I think, was like 100 dabs or something like that.
Holy.
So I did 100 dabs there.
Wow. Shit. We gotta get like dabs going here. I found Gabby from Wicked Supreme and I stayed because of the raid wheel. Let's freaking go. Let's go, chat.
I think if there were two mechanics that like really saved, like not saved, but like really helped my stream, it was the raid wheel, and also Twitch gave me early access to that, like, you know, the first time chatter message, like the pink highlight that they do for first time chatter. I got that like a year in advance, which was insane luck. What probably the most genius feature they've ever given, and the most genius part was that they gave it to me early to beta test because it was huge for my stream, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think those two alone probably is what pushed me from like 15 to 20 viewers over to like 40 to 50.
Damn. Yeah, I had a couple of things that were like in beta stuff actually from Twitch. I think even that clip, like the TikTok thing that they implemented was like a beta thing.
Yeah.
I got that actually very much early. Like there's a couple things like some emote stuff that I had like very early that no one had. I'm like, how am I getting this when no one else is? Which is so bizarre.
I think another thing that pushed me from 20 to 50 was there was this one pivotal moment, or how do I say pivotal? But there was this one moment where like there was some drama going on between like, it was some dumb shit like between Destiny and like some like person he fucked one time or whatever. Destiny and drama, crazy thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it, this sounds funny. I'm gonna cover it live on stream. And nobody was covering it when it happened, right? So like instantly all of these offline chatters come into my chat and I have like 1,500 viewers reading this document and just like shit posting the whole way through, right? Because it was just like some dumb drama or something. Like, you know, it's like overinflated stuff, right? And I remember because one of his chatters was like, Gappy, you should stream more often. You are actually really good at this. Even though I'd been streaming almost every day for like the past year. So like that was just like fucking, it was nice, but also like, what the fuck, dude? I've been here for like a year. I don't really watch Destiny anymore or do any stuff like related to like political stuff, mainly because like not because I like had any fallout, but because like the community that it breeds can be really fucking like toxic and weird. So I just don't want to engage with any of that when like I just do like gaming content, right? So I don't really do any like orbiter stuff for like political content anymore. I haven't done it in like years. But I think that was a moment where people and I myself also realized like, hey, I could be entertaining at this if I just kept doing it.
If you put your mind to it, you could do anything, Gappy.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, let's bring in some Twitter stuff. So this is one thing that we both have right now, probably. Ayo!
You too?
Yeah.
You got one too?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh my god.
I am so regretting I didn't grab another one, my dude. I'm so regretting because the amount of people that were asking me to freaking buy it, I'm like, dude.
Dude, so many people asked me to buy it. The big one was Keemstar. Keemstar asked me to buy it, and he lowballed me like crazy. There were two people. I forgot the first guy's name.
Wait, you have it as an
emote?
That's so fucking smart. I should have did that.
I added it as an emote, and like we would all pray to the cube because if we didn't, then the cube would break our backs.
Dude, you're so smart. I didn't think of that. Damn.
So Keemstar ended up. So that clip, for some reason, I think like a mod of Hassan's linked that to him, which kind of got a lot of attention because Hassan liked it and shit. And then Keemstar just randomly DMs me and is like, "Hey, dude, I want to buy your cube or whatever." Dude, and I'm like, "Okay, how much?" And he says he lowballs me some number. I think it was like 150 or something.
Dude, I'm gonna.
Other people had offered like 250 or something. I tell him no, that's stupid, and he's like, "Well, nobody's gonna buy it, dude. So buy, man." And I'm literally like, "Hey, you know your friend? Like, he literally offered 250. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Nobody's gonna buy it. Buy, dude. I'll just find someone else." And I post the DM like on Twitter. I'm like, "Yo, Keemstar messaged me for the cube. That's crazy." And his response is, "Everybody watch out. This guy leaks DMs. Blocked." So
yeah,
that's how I got blocked by Keemstar.
I wanted to pull up that tweet and then you deleted it. So, damn, big rip.
Unlucky, man.
Yeah, I know, very unlucky.
I don't know how it got deleted. That's kind of odd.
That is kind of weird. But there is this guy. I don't know if you got this guy that messaged you, but Cooper, he messaged me about getting the cube. Yeah,
I would have to check. But I remember the first guy. Oh no, yeah, he messaged me. I chose no.
Yeah.
But he was very, very respectful about it.
Yeah, he was very respectful with me too.
Like I've done I used to do like Yu-Gi-Oh card trading and stuff. Like back in high school, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a ton. So I'd like do trades on like Facebook Marketplace and whatnot. He was extremely respectful. He clearly knows like how to buy and sell stuff online, right? And like do that type of negotiation. So he was super chill. I said no because I just wanted to keep it, right?
Yeah, same.
I didn't need the 250.
Yeah, I didn't.
Keemstar was an asshole though.
Yeah, fuck Keemstar. But my little bit for everyone is like, yo, this was the actual one that actually broke her back because it has a piece missing.
How would you know that? There's no way that's true. How would a piece be missing if that was one that broke it?
We don't know, man. That's why I've claimed it since, my dude. That's why
I think I need some scientific fact checks on that.
Scientific check. There's a piece in her body right now. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? But that's smart for having your chat pray to the cube. You should do that every single stream now.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, every single stream. Pray to the cube. Pray to the cube. All right, next one. Bruh, therapy is $300 an hour. I'd rather get addicted to opioids. Thanks.
Oh, well, that's just like, I don't even know if there's any context for that. This is true, yeah.
Wait, you got it?
Like, there's no way opioids are more expensive than therapy. Like, why would you spend, like you could either get, like, a psychologist for to be clear to all the Twitch staff who may or may not see this clip eventually, you should go see therapists, and I trust doctors, and I do not believe in medical misinformation whatsoever, and I am vaccinated, and I am double boosted, okay?
Wait,
but if you're gonna like hire
absolutely,
but if you're gonna hire a fucking psychologist for $250 an hour, you can either go to a $250 an hour psychologist for once a week, or you can buy yourself like 2 fancy dinners. Bro, I don't know about you, but I'm a fat fuck. I'm gonna take the 2 fancy dinners.
I'm taking the dinners too, dude. Like literally, therapy is expensive. Fuck that shit. Does it look like I have the money for that? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. All right. Feels like 2023 has been almost entirely L's for me as a streamer. Finally starting to think things will get better soon.
How are you finding the shit, man? Holy shit.
What was the context in August 27th?
Finally starting to think things will get better soon. Well, this was after OTK elevated. So I was probably still after like the OTK elevated like depression arc or whatever.
Jeez.
I think the big thing that upset me about OTK elevated and the reason why it stuck out to me and why it's such a meme in my chat wasn't the fact that I lost, but it was the fact that like I feel like I could have done better, you know? Like I on one hand I felt really shit because like the content I did just wasn't very good and it was kind of embarrassing to do it as my first impression to all these people. On the other hand though, it is nice because like 2 weeks later everyone fucking forgot about it, right? Yeah. And it just became like a meme of anything. So like it doesn't really matter. I think in 2023 was when I really started to take a hard shift towards gaming content and trying to, like, for lack of a better word, like purge the political viewers from my community. Cause like the last thing I want is like I'm playing like Nintendogs and someone's like, yo, did you see the latest Aiden Ross drama? Click this clip, you know? And people would actually do that, which was like so fucking cringe. And after a certain point, I was like, all right, fuck, I'm just gonna literally even like ban mentioning their names at this point because it got so fucking annoying. So like I lost a good amount of viewership from it, but I think I'm a lot happier because of it. Because I think the people who do watch me, they're there for me. Like I want people to watch Gappy because they enjoy Gappy, not because they want to watch somebody while they're waiting for another streamer, you know?
Yeah, Chad, if you do any political shit, you get banned on site. Let's go. I'll get Gappy to be a mod. That's what I'll do. I feel like the hardest part about being in content creation is just not having enough time to do everything you want to do. Twitch, YouTube, your mom, TikTok. Wait,
that's still something I struggle with. Not with your mom. Your mom's very easy, but like since I'm in school, and since I'm also doing Twitch, I don't really have a lot of time to work on stuff like scripting out YouTube videos, things like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it would be so nice, and I feel like I would be a lot more successful if I could just drop out of college right now and just have enough money to just like only do streaming and only do YouTube, because I would have so much time. Like influencer or content creation in general requires you to spend a fuck ton of time, because the more time you spend, the more money you make, right? Or the more exposure you get. But since I'm like limited by like real world obligations and like actual productive stuff in society, I'm kind of limited in that regard. And I feel like that's always feels like a pair of handcuffs on me that's preventing me from doing really well. Which is why stuff like the Streamer Awards is so awesome, because despite having that limitation of not being able to stream 24/7 or not being able to pump out YouTube videos every single day, the fact that people are still voting for me really means a lot.
Yeah. That's the main thing. You gotta realize, hey, you got people here for you, Gappy. You really do. And people are here to appreciate you, love you, care about you. And they're here until the very freaking end, my dude.
Well, until I like do something that gets me on a twit longer, you know?
That's true. And also, fuck you, child, for getting me that little clip. I am purging you for freaking 5 minutes. He sent me la la la, some la 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 clip or something.
Frat boy singing Bach video, YouTube short probably.
I get it, yeah, he got me.
Classic.
Damn it. Can you ask Gappy his gooning technique? Oh no, chat. What are we getting into now?
Not VTubers, all right, because I'm not a PDF reader. Next question.
All right, I'm gonna untime out chat for that, because I was just like me on time. No, that's not it. Ask Gappy why 60 minutes at a piece. Oh my gosh, chat, what are you doing? Chat, what are
So
you
like sometimes my chat will just go out of their way to just do like crazy fucking bits about me. It doesn't happen as much anymore. So like my chat needs to up their game, right? But like once a chatter, like my dono message is some random news anchor reading like, we're also wishing happy birthday to Guppy Lee from Riverview of like British Columbia or something like that, because they had photoshopped a fake picture of me at looking like a senior citizen, emailed a random like British Columbia news like reporter news station and said, "Hey, my uncle Guppy Lee is having his birthday. He's turning like 65. He's from Riverview. Can you put him on your segment?" And they did.
do you have a clip of that? I want to see that now.
I'm sure I do somewhere.
Chat, please, if you have a clip of that, please post that. I want to see that, because that is literally hilarious as hell.
I know it's available somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Chat, please.
Let's see.
You guys have been sending me funny clips. Child, I'm sorry, timed yo. Please, if you have that clip.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find it.
Chat.
While I keep looking for it, like so like one time, like referring to 60 minutes thing, one time like a chatter like used like one of those AI voices to like make a 60 minutes intro talking about me being at January 6th.
Yeah, that's
with like the whole 60 minutes tick 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 tick, like even the clock ticking and stuff. They were like super committed to the bit. It was crazy.
Child, I swear to God, if this is the frick, you're sending a shorts clip again. I'm not doing it. It's not a shorts clip. I know that for a fact. I'm not getting that again. Swear to God. 60 minutes. Chat, I'm gonna kill you if this shit is fake.
Let's see.
Wait, Gappy reacts to meme and gets misgendered? What the fuck? Oh, that's just the 60 minutes thing. Yeah, you chat were sending me that earlier.
Yeah, like that daily dose of Gappyv thing. I don't run that channel at all. That's just
really?
like a fan channel.
That's sick.
No. A lot of people say like, "Are you sure you don't run that?" Like, no, I genuinely don't. So like that's how committed like some of my chat is, right? Which is cute. Like that's terrible to say because I'm basically promoting being parasocial, but I find it really cute that they're that committed to this shit that they'll like make these like custom bits or like email random news anchors being like, "Hey, can you make a happy birthday for Guppy Lee?"
Chat.
Female Unix is the one who runs that.
Dudes, you've made it then, if that's the case. Like legit, I feel like if any streamer had like a chatter, someone making a YouTube channel about themselves, about clips or anything of your stream, you've made it as a streamer. That's what I consider as you've made it.
I think that's why it originally started. Like, I think I said, like, I'll have made it big when there's, like, a daily dose of Gappy channel. Like, there's a daily dose of Hassan, daily dose of what XQC. Once there's a daily dose of Gappy, I made it. They were like, okay, let's just actually make it. And they've been running it for, like, at least a year, probably. Like, they're committed to it.
See, for me, the only thing for me I've made it is actually having a, what is it? What's its face? An active Reddit. And guess what? My Reddit's fucking dead.
Yeah. have the Gappyv subreddit. I'm just waiting on it, you know, to like waiting on it to be like relevant for something. Like I just don't want to have it for the sake of having it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, my Reddit's like literally dead. Like you go on it and it's literally, oh, why is this like 2 or 3 years ago? But yeah, I got the official like r/eagle out, which is kind of cool. A lot of people
sick.
Like, dude, that's sick too. It's like, oh wow, damn. Hypothetically, what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I think it's nice though to have chatters who are so like I hate, again, I'm gonna sound like I'm promoting parasocial, but they're so loyal or like dedicated to my content, right?
Yeah.
I'm making them sound like army members or something. Like I'm like the dictator of North Korea. Like every time I come into stream, they all like clap for like a solid minute, you know, while like the music plays in the background. They're screaming like "Live 1,000 years" or something, you know. But like even when I'm like doing collabs with like other streamers or I'm on other streamers' channels, I'll look at the chat and like half of it is half of it is like my chatters, like spamming their chat. Now, sure, they're spamming messages like, "Hey, ask Gappy where he was on January 6th," or like, "I hope Gappy loses this," or "Gappy post poo-poos if you can see this," or something like that. But it's still cool that they're so committed to all of this, you know. I'm just like very lucky to have such a committed community.
Wait, don't let him lie to you. He has dirt on all of us and Black knows us being dead.
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
I don't know.
I don't know if you want to hear about the allegations, but I'll try to pass on them.
Yeah, send it in the DMs later. Yeah, in the DMs.
Okay, let me see if I.
Yeah, in the DMs. You
okay, I found the video for you. You want me to send it to you in Discord? Yeah. So this is the raw video. This is from 2 or 3 years ago, probably. I'd have to check when I originally got this, but this is from a chatter named Cinco who did all of this. He even showed me the email as proof. So yeah, if you want to play it, go for it.
Wait, I need to somehow get this off of Discord. Wait, download it. Let me download it.
Yeah, you can probably download and play it in VLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, what I'm gonna do is do that. Play through
so
VLC. Open with VLC.
It's like one thing the chatters are bringing up right now is if Gappy made an emote called Gappyv Leader. People made an emote where they photoshopped me as Kim Jong-un, and it looked like actually very accurate. Like, it was a very good Photoshop. But I banned it in my chat because people were spamming it whenever people would raid in. And like you can imagine being like a normal streamer, like some wholesome streamer, and you raid into an Indian person, and all you're seeing is Kim Jong-un photoshops. Like it's weird and it turns you off. Like you're like, these people are weird, you know? So I banned it in my chat. So these people found a completely random streamer, started watching their content, and then asked them to make Gappyv Leader a follow emote so that they could spam their emote in my chat. But since it was under a different name and it was basically like a sub emote, they could get away with it, which is insane levels of fucking commitment. So like my only option was to DMCA the random fucking dude, and I wasn't gonna do that because like this was literally some random streamer. He had never watched me before. We had never interacted. He was just some friend of theirs who was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll put on this brown guy. Why you guys want it so bad?"
That's fucked. That's so fucked. Here's the video chat.
God, I haven't seen this video in so long.
Introduce you to the Maritimers who are marking milestones this evening. We'll get started right here with Patricia and Jack Briggins of Pugwash Junction, Nova Scotia. They're marking 60 years of marriage. Congrats, you two.
It's a lovely photo. We're also wishing Guppy Lee of Riverview a very happy 100th birthday. I wonder if Guppy has ever met Getty
100 years.
I feel like Guppy and Getty should meet.
Well, happy birthday to
Guppy.
You, whatever the case. And Ellen
and they
McMillan
changed the hair to
New
brown.
Glasgow
They put a
celebrating
fish
her
molly on the
remarkable
shirt.
101st birthday tonight.
Chat,
Ellen,
you're fucked up. You're fucked up.
I think it's funny. I don't know. I think it's really fucking funny how committed they are to like making these different types of bits and whatnot. That was from a chatter who got busy with college named Cinco. But like every now and then we have these like crazy sparks where it reminds me like, holy shit, one, my chat is really funny, but two, they also really, really like secretly like me. They just pretend like they don't.
That's commitment, my dude. I love that. If someone did that to me, I'll be like, holy shit, you guys are in for a long haul. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, no, like I appreciate that like my chat is willing to make fun of me, but it's not like some communities, like their whole bit is making fun of the streamer and they don't actually like the streamer. They just want to like make fun of them. Like they make fun of me, but like they also want me to win. Like for stuff like the streamer awards, right? Like people are rooting for me to win, but they're also still willing to like bully me over like the January 6th clip you showed earlier or something like that.
Yeah. Child, I'm not doing your shorts anymore. I'm not getting with the bits. No.
No, that one's actually safe. What? That was one of my YouTube shorts.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, click it.
Oh, okay, cool. Fuck you.
You didn't even play the law on stream, man. He clicked it. He clicked it. He clicked it.
I clicked it. I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you, chat. You need to actually do like some like meme with that. Damn it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it here. Get fucked. Okay, fuck you, chat. That's it. I'm gonna fight you, chat. All right. Biggest influence in your life right now, Gappy.
Influence in my life?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say I have a single influence in my life. Like I don't really, maybe like this is weird, but like I guess like I don't really have like a role model or anything like that. I've never really like had that before in my life. I've had people who have like acted as like father figures or like people who have given me a lot of great advice, right? But in terms of role models, like nothing really. Because streaming itself is just such a niche within a niche within a niche. So few people do it. It's like saying like, who is your favorite petroleum engineer? Like that's just like so randomly specific for my like field of work that like I probably couldn't name one if I was a petroleum engineer. Same thing with streaming, right? Like I feel like I'm on my own path. Like there's this big phrase with like Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, those types of things called blue waters, right? Where Nintendo basically faced the decision where they could either fight in the red waters, like these really big seas where it's really bloody battles between Sony and Xbox as to who's going to be the number one like epic hardcore gaming console, or they could be the family friendly group and just make really good family friendly stuff. That's what Nintendo did. Nintendo basically created a monopoly around really quality, family friendly, like for everyone type of gaming content. And now they own they don't just own the castle, they own the river, they own the island, they own the sea, they own a continent. Like nobody can touch them, right? Because they do their own thing and nobody can replicate it, right?
True.
I feel like that's kind of what I'm going for. Like I'm not really trying to do anything specific or like do anything based off someone else. In terms of like streamers that I watch or streamers that have influenced me, I think like probably the first streamer that influenced me, which a lot of people probably wouldn't think is the first one I would name, was Avoiding the Puddle or Eris. Because Eris literally like he has thousands of years, right? And what he does is he sits in front of a green webcam because he has never fixed his webcam, and his webcam is just randomly green for some reason, and he refuses to fix it or replace it after like so many years. If a chatter gets too annoying, he instantly bans them and never asks them to come back. Even if they just ask like a simple question, and he just plays games and just like says funny things every now and then, you know? And like, even though his content is like basically what Twitch was like back in 2010, right? Where it was just random dudes streaming games to just like the internet. He's very, very popular, you know? And I think it goes to show that you don't have to do this like Mr. Beast-esque type of like high energy, like for Zoomers type of content in order to be successful. Like I feel like it's more important that you're yourself and people will acknowledge that. And I feel like that's what my community has acknowledged, is that they know that when I'm doing a stream, like I'm being legit myself, you know?
Yeah, like if you donate 5 subs right now, you get sprayed on with air duster blaster right now. Poggers, that's Mr. Beast for you. What was your
100%.
What is your deepest, darkest memory but TOS friendly?
What the is this a therapy session? Deepest, darkest memory?
Yeah, deepest, darkest memory, but TOS friendly, of course.
Probably when I found out when I clicked the Streamer Awards play button clip and I played the 69 clip. Because now so many fucking people know me as the guy who did not know how to have sex with a woman. And at the time, like, and even still now, I don't think that clip is that funny. Everyone disagrees with me, but I generally don't think that clip is that fucking funny. Like I didn't realize like it's that fucking common knowledge, you know?
Chat, do you know how to have sex with a woman? That's the real question.
Well, like oral specifically, but you know, like I
Wait. Oh no. Yikes. What's something you can't live without, Gappy?
Can't live without?
Yeah, you can't live without this thing. What
I
can you do?
definitely cannot live without all of my subscriptions and donations because they help me hit the daily sub goal, which is awesome. That and maybe Mr. Puffle in the background.
Oh yeah.
He's really cute and he's been like a really welcomed member of the stream. Like I just randomly got him once as just like a mascot, and my Twitch chat has really, really loved him. You know,
Wait, I didn't mean to say socials for mine. I meant to do that. My bad. I
my Twitch
shed
chat
myself.
really, really loves him.
Bad. Wait, your Twitch chat really loves Mr. Pupple?
Yeah, it's like he's like one of the most like favorite and like recurring like bits on the stream, I guess.
Dude, what is it? Let me get mine out. Everyone loves Perry the Platypus. I have Perry the Platypus like in the back. That literally
cool.
Yeah, one sec. Hold. Any holders? Any holders? But no, when Omegle was a thing, I used to do like a lot of Omegle stuff, like for YouTube and everything, and everyone loved like having Perry the Platypus trying to get like ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's no Omegle, so he can't get all the ladies and everything. It sucks. Also, I have Donald Duck, but no one likes Donald Duck. It's kind of sad. But that's besides the point. If you could change anything about your past, what would you change?
I think there's two things. One, actually, I don't know, because like now I really like streaming. I never went into streaming wanting to do it as a job. I just like it kind of accidentally became it for me. And like if I had done this, I would have never done streaming. But I would have loved if I had like lost weight, so I could have done the Air Force ROTC. Just because then my college would have been completely free, and I feel like having the military like as a CS major would be really a really nice pro, you know? Because people think, oh, ROTC, you're gonna do really hard stuff in the Air Force, right? Like I think people call them chair force for some reason because a lot of them just have desk jobs, and like ROTC is like you're going to college for a specific major. If I'm majoring in computer science, why would they send me to combat? You know, they're gonna make me like in front of a computer, and that's it.
Nice. Ask Gappy to list his top favorite chatters so we can clip it and share it.
I think my number one favorite chatter, absolutely, is this one mod I have, Gappyv Gang 2. He has stuck with my community for so long, and he's there every single stream, and he's always looking out for me. So I really, really, really appreciate him.
Is that the only one?
Yeah, no, he gets 1 through 10. Absolutely. Gappyv Gang 2 is really, really awesome, man.
Okay. I like that. He has a similar name to Guy. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, it's a really similar name.
Similar name, maybe similar style. No, wait.
Oh, he's in chat right now. Hey, Gappyv Gang 2. Whoa, that's so sick.
Holy shit, that's huge. Gappyv Gang.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Why?
Gappyv Gang 2. I really mean it. I really mean it.
Wow, we don't like you? Wait, why don't you guys
he said he loves me. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's so
I think they're just
sweet.
jealous, that's all.
They're probably jealous of that guy because it's like, why? My top 5 is Drake. You know, why? But it's Gappyv Gang too, though. Like, geez, chat. He's the homie. Damn. What's something you're trying to overcome in life right now, Gappy?
I think there's probably two things, which is like one, I think being streaming for like I think the big thing for me is just like streaming for 3 or 4 years hasn't deteriorated my social skills necessarily. I'm good at like talking to people, but like I'm just uncomfortable around people in real life. And I don't think it's because like I like suddenly like I just hate human beings or something. It's just that I spend 95 to 98% of my day indoors, right?
Yeah.
So like I don't think that's good for like a human being in general. So I just like genuinely want to like have more interactions with people outside and like find hobbies to get me out of the apartment, you know? I think it'll be a lot easier once I graduate because then I'll have a lot more free time because these CS major courses are just like designed to make you hate yourself. So that when you get your comfy CS job, you've like paid your dues, you know, when you work your dumb remote slipper Zoom call job.
Damn. Yeah, do you like going to like, well, TwitchCon, there's the after party and everything. Did you like that kind of stuff too? Like, do you like going out for concerts or any kind of event stuff or no?
I've never been to a concert, and the after party I didn't go to because I only went to TwitchCon in 2021, I believe, in San Diego.
Yeah.
And was it 2021 or 2022?
2022.
I don't remember.
2022
San Diego TwitchCon. I didn't go to the after party because I hung out with a bunch of other political streamers then. That was back when I did do more political content, but now I've like completely separated myself from that entirely, right? Like I don't do anything related to like like Destiny related stuff or like Hassan related stuff, anything like that. Like it's just it's there's a hard line against it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I would have suggested, hey, go out, check out like some like music concerts or anything if you're into that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like,
activity.
I think the big thing for me is just finding like people who I'm interested to talk to, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not the type of person to just like force myself to be friends with someone for the sake of like being friends with them, you know?
It's hard to make friends now, honestly, in this day and age and everything. It's hard.
I think it really comes down to having hobbies. I think hobbies are like the secret life hack for it. Like in high school, a lot of my circle was from like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and like doing those types of card games. I feel like that's like the speed run strat is just go to a local real life event for some sort of hobby. I think for streaming, it's really tough because there's always a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm saying it because I don't do it, but everyone else is going to say that they do it too. But trust me, I am the only person who's not lying when I say that so many people are focused on clout that it gets really, really awkward when people are like asking you to like be their friend and to do stuff with them and whatnot. When it feels like the only reason they're doing it is because they are interested in your viewership, not because of you. Like the amount of people who I get who asked me to do collabs when I was at 5 viewers is obviously way less than the amount I get when I'm at like 50 or like 60, 75, things like that, right? Which kind of makes it a little bit difficult to like make friends in this space specifically.
It's hard. It's hard nowadays. Like I've heard so many people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to talk to you just because I'm like, oh, I'm this viewership and everything." It's like, what?
There's also just an element of like some like a part of why there's a lot of small streamers is because, and I hate to say it, like a lot of them just aren't interesting to watch or aren't unique to watch, right? They're replaceable. So like, especially when I'm like live at like when I'm like just up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and I'm thinking, okay, what do I watch, right? There's just not many people.
Yeah, at that time of hour, it's mainly like, well, it's actually most of the UK people actually are up for those morning hours and that, but well, that's the morning streams, but yeah. Yeah. Mason, I've never have been to a concert. It's like never have been to a concert is like the saddest thing I've ever heard. No, I know a lot of people that have never been to concerts and everything. It's not sad. It's just like, hey, if you're not into it, you're not into it. Like,
thanks for defending me, man.
Yeah, everyone has their own interests and everything. Like you could be like, hey, I'm into rock climbing. And then there's this person that's just like, fuck rock climbing.
That's my mod, by the way. That just goes to show, like, they're willing to fucking bully me and shit or like shit talk me. Yeah, that's one of my mods.
Damn, that mod is just like, damn. Okay, if you could talk to yourself from a year from now, Gappy, what would you want to tell him?
I don't know. I hope that they're really proud of what they've done in terms of streaming stuff, and that if they haven't, well, that's what the CS degree is for. So go get a real job, you know.
Wait, you're being legit? Oh, I thought that was.
Oh no, that's legit. My answer, yes. Like actually.
Okay, damn. Okay, that was kind of too real. Okay, describe yourself with one word. What would it be, Gappy?
Probably the word in the back. So Obama.
Why Obama?
I don't know. I think it says a lot about society. It talks a lot about like the importance of like embracing your mistakes. Like if you misspeak, you just own up to it and you just like turn into something funny and just move on.
Obama.
Lil W.
Were you there for like all the Knuckles memes back in like VR chatter or no?
The Ugandan Knuckles stuff, dude, that shit was so unfunny for me. I don't know why. I felt like that was like the most unfunny meme of like recent internet history. Like it was literally just people doing clicking noises and like spam. It was just like loud equals funny, like embodied in VR chat, you know? I'm glad I made VR chat a thing because VR chat in general can be really funny, but the Uganda Knuckles stuff to me, it was just not my type of humor, you know?
He's terrible. He's terrible, chat. He has terrible humor. I'm telling you that right now. Your streamer has terrible humor, chat. Do you know the way? Exactly. Terrible. What's the worst experience you ever had while on Twitch, Gappy?
While on Twitch?
Yeah, while on Twitch.
I think once I got raided by a big streamer and I had no mods. And that's always been a struggle for me. I have no clue how to solve this. But I very much struggle with one, getting mods people who want to be mods.
Yeah.
And two, getting people who are like qualified or like like capable of being a mod. And that sounds crazy, like, oh, you
Yeah.
gotta be capable to be a janitor, right? But like people who are like actively watching the chat, who are
Yeah.
not only actively enforcing the rules, but are willing to enforce the rules. Because a lot of the time, a lot of mods just are, a lot of the mods I've had in the past, like just didn't want to enforce certain rules and shit, or like would just break the rules knowingly, which kind of became a problem, you know. So like I think when I got raided with like 2,000, 3,000 people just started saying slurs and shit, and I had 0 mods in the chat. So if somebody clipped it and reported me, I would be banned because that clip is on stream, or that chat is on stream, and I have no mods, so I'm effectively like allowing it in Twitch's eyes, right?
Yeah.
So that was a really, really scary moment for me. I don't know how other small streamers do it, where they just like, they always have like, every small streamer has like that 1 or 2 mods where they're there every single stream. They're constantly spamming W. They're literally there every second of every day. They're insanely obsessed. I have never had that.
No, damn. That's well, I've had one. Well, he's not in here right now, but there's one I've literally.
Oh, so is he
picked up-
really dedicated then? If he's not here right
in
now,
here. That's true. That's true. He's not dedicated. Then he's not really dedicated. But no, there's one like literally. It was a streamer that was like his go-to streamer. Then literally he stopped streaming, and then he found me from him by accident, and he's like, "Yo, I'm just gonna come by this stream now often." And I basically took his mod from him. And so that's what happened. Now he's dedicated to Eagle, but now the dude's like not in here, so I can't show you the dedicated modder because he's not in here. So
I guess he's
fake
not dedicated
modder.
anymore.
He's not
Wow.
dedicated. He's fake. He's a fake modder. It's fine. Bro needs a girlfriend. Wait, what the fuck, chat? Wait, who needs a girlfriend? Me or Gappy?
I think either or could apply.
That's true. We both need. It's fine. Have you ever had a girlfriend, Gappy?
No.
Oh.
I think like I don't think I have the time commitment for it, you know.
Same.
Like I this sounds so cringe, but like why would I go on a date night when I could spend that time streaming or working on a YouTube video? Like that's how much I like doing
for
this,
real.
you know?
It's effort, and then they'll just shut you down. Like, geez, man, it's terrible. I'm just saying a girlfriend would be really good loyal mod. Oh,
Until they write the twit longer, then it's over.
but you could get on Dextero though.
True, Dexerta would be cool.
That would be pretty cool for that. You won't be very satisfied given the available information. Yeah, maybe, chat. Maybe. Chat, any last questions before Gappy that we leave Gappy out for this evening to get him prepped for your stream this evening? I could be your girlfriend, Gappy. That's parasocial, you think?
That seems a little parasocial. Yeah, we should probably ban that guy.
Yeah, we should.
I have no clue who chaos_is_waiting is, but he keeps spamming this weird VTuber emote. It's like he's way too cringe with that stuff. He's spamming it in every single message.
It's kind of weird. Ask him about pooping his pants.
So there was this. So let me start by saying I've never pooped my pants. Once I got visited by the fairy mod mother. There's a clip of it out there somewhere. Twitch was doing this thing where they would like go to random streams and gift them like 10,000 bits or something to like endorse people using bits and shit.
Yeah.
And I randomly got selected, right?
Sick.
The problem was, one, this was during a sponsored stream, so like I couldn't really like do something interesting, right? Because I had sponsorship obligations, right?
Yeah.
2, the sponsor was Raid Shadow Legends. So like of all the sponsors, it was the most unique one to do, obviously. Let's say unique. So there was some very unique content and gameplay going on when I randomly get gifted 10,000 bits, right? And I'm like, holy shit, thanks, Fairy Mod Mother. Unfortunately though, problem 3, I had a bunch of Taco Bell that night and it did not sit well. So I maybe spent like a solid 10 minutes in the bathroom like pooping, because that Taco Bell hit really, really hard. And during those 10 minutes, the fairy mod mother's in chat, and my chat just starts spamming random TTS messages saying, like, the guy totally pooped his pants, lil W, over and over again, or something like that, right? They just started spamming crazy ass shit, no pun intended. And I couldn't do anything because I was away from my computer because I was busy on the toilet, right? So this turned into some weird meme where they now say I poop my pants on stream, which has just never happened. I was just in the bathroom for 10 minutes.
That's so funny. That is so funny. Honestly, I love that to death.
And they're just some random Twitch staffer who had to witness all of that.
He's probably like, dude, this is peak content right now. I would say that's peak content. It's amazing. What's the gap cord? Gap
I think
cord?
that's what we call the Discord for the Gappyv community. So it's just the gap cord, gaps. So just throw gap in front of it, and we say it's a thing.
Interesting. Do you have a Twitch crush? Twitch crush?
A Twitch crush? No.
Yeah, Twitch crush. No?
That feels really fucking parasocial. To be like, oh, I love this one specific streamer. Nobody else. No, I don't have any.
Okay, that's good, because I was like, do I want to add? No, I don't know, because there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, that's kind of weird, but also there's other people that are like, yo, they think this person's kind of cool. And they're like,
I think it's just like, unlike a lot of other people, I started streaming because I just like streaming, not because like, oh, I watch this streamer and I want to be like them, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything like that.
No, I don't have that anymore. Like I used to, but now I'm like, oh, I just watch Twitch or I enjoyed streaming just for the sake of enjoying streaming. I just want to stream when I want to stream. That's essentially how I view Twitch as Twitch. Chaos using an alt. Yikes. Chat, you're going weird now. All right. Gappy, this is what I want to do. Who do you want to host / raid, my dude?
I don't really have a preference. I think you should follow your heart and you pick. I have no
You don't have anyone on your radar that you want to be like, yo, let's go send
you want to go raid Ephemerera?
Can you send the link to me?
Yeah, I'll send you the link. He's currently playing Better Call Saul Kart. And everyone knows that, you know, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are these really unique shows that nobody's watched. So it could be really, really cool.
Amazing. I love that. Cool. Gappy, do you want the people to know about you? What do you want the people to know about you? Shout yourself out. Tell anything that you want, my dude, right now.
So I wanted to say this at the end, but this is kind of tough to say, but fuck, maybe we should have done this earlier. But I do have some medical bills that have been really, really tough on me recently.
Yeah.
I did set up a page to help me out if any of you guys want to.
Yeah.
I'll spam. Do you mind if I spam?
Yeah, spam it in chat, my dude.
Okay,
Totally.
cool. Here's the link. It's thestreamerawards.com/vote. And I don't know what's funny. But you can log in and there's a category called Category 8. It's called Hidden Gem. And I think you should click the button that says Gappyv and then click Submit All. I think you can do it live on stream right now. It takes less than 30 seconds to do.
Chat.
You can just
we
click
could go
the link.
Do this together right now. Like chat.
Yeah, you can go do it right now.
What is this?
It's a really awesome link. So it'll take less than 60 seconds. You scroll down, you click Login to Submit because you got to log in first.
I got a link.
Oh my god, are you okay? Maybe it'll take more than 60 seconds if you're bad with directions.
Wait, let me.
So you saw at the top how it said click login to submit. You have to click the login button first. Okay, so maybe.
All right, there we go. There we go. We logged in. We logged in.
So once you've logged in, you can scroll down to Category 8 Hidden Gem and click the button that says Gappyv. The one with the Bass Pro Shop and the Don't Tread on Me mug. I think that's the wrong button.
Wait.
Yeah, so you'll want to click Gappyv. And then you can click Submit All, which is at the bottom of your screen, and then you're done.
Perfect.
You don't have to do anything else. You could nominate the other categories if you'd like, or come back to do them later.
Yeah.
But before you forget, make sure you do that now because it takes less than 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Chat, you gotta go do that right now if you haven't already. Be sure to support Gappy on his medical bills because it means a lot to him. It very much means the world to him. Like it really, yeah. Gappy, I love you, dude. I absolutely love you. I really hope that you win Hidden Gem. I'm rooting for you.
Man, just being nominated is a huge deal.
Yeah,
so
I know, right? Like, dude, that's huge. That's huge. But yeah, thank you so much, Gappy. If there's anything else, I'll let you go. Go have a nice dinner for yourself. 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Over there.
Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Have a good one, man.